Bam! What is up with the squad? It's such favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Rob the Man Media, Mr. Shake My Hand. Y'all know what it is. Hot takes. Hot takes. Hot takes. Come in. When you hit that like, hit the share. Come in. Hit that like, hit the share. We need
Yo,
5 of y'all to share this thing. What's up, Rob? Let's go.
man, what's happening? Man? You know we in this thing. Hey, WNBA. We only 2 days away, baby.
We only
2
only
days.
2 days away. We got a special VIP. Coming up Friday. VIP coming up on Friday. So y'all listen. Y'all got to get ready now. Y'all got to get ready. Make sure you a part of the VIP. You don't want to miss this thing. When it go VIP, you don't want to miss that coverage, y'all. So we're gonna break down. We're gonna get we're giving a special in-depth breakdown of these first 3 games on Friday. But today we gonna talk. You know, we never. One second. Let me say this. Darnell Baylor, Big Rich in the building. Happy birthday, my guy. Happy birthday, my guy.
boy.
Happy birthday, my guy. Happy birthday, my guy, man. Enjoy. Yeah, Breezy and Deja need to find a new home ASAP. What up? Tahina's looking like a rookie of the year if she get to play. But let's talk WNBA right now, upcoming, in the future, and they're gonna be mad at me because the WNBA right now is Angel Wilson. The WNBA upcoming is Angel Reese. The future right now look like Paige Bueckers, and probably that one that they thought I was gonna say ain't in the conversation. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about.
But they say it's championship or bust, so you know.
Bus. Oh, okay, well, come on. Do you see enough for a championship right there, right now?
Nah, man. Nah,
I
hell
got them
no.
losing in the semifinals, and I think that's fair. Y'all run them likes up, y'all. I need 5 people to share this out.
No. But you know, there's a lot of narratives and content creators pushing away if it's championship or bust. So
Okay, is that because of how last season ended, or is that because of the media push behind that brand?
because they trying to push they trying to push a new logo. That's what I'm gonna call it. They trying to push a new logo.
Here we go. Emily, what's happening? They trying to push a new logo.
They're
What?
trying to push a new logo. It's what they trying to do. But it's okay.
Okay, so when you say push a new logo, okay, that's fine. When we keep it basketball, though, do we see enough there?
Nah, we know
to
what it
win
is.
A championship.
We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to play the politics. You got to, say this, say that. But when you step on this court, do you have enough firepower to win a chip? They don't. Because I don't see how they can match up with the Aces, first of all. I don't see how they can match up with New York.
Let's talk about it.
You actually have an opportunity against Minnesota because Minnesota ain't who Minnesota was last year.
Because they're smaller?
Yeah, but they also missed some valuable pieces. So it's kind of, do they make some trades to improve, or are they going to roll with this roster for the entire season? They roll with this roster for the entire season, it ain't going to look how people think it's going to look. So
we never really see big trades in the middle of the season. Do we get a big trade in the middle of the season this year?
I think because everybody's on a 1-year contract for the most part, I think this might be that year where we see a lot of trades happening. Yeah, a lot of trades happening, a lot of rights being traded. I think it's going to be an interesting season because everybody fighting for the same thing, right? But in reality, it's only 3 to 4 teams that's really fighting for a championship. Let's just keep it what it is.
Just 3 or 4?
Just 3 or 4.
You want not 5 or 6?
Not 5 or 6. Normally, I would say in contention. Like let's say the last 3 years, it's really only been 2 teams, right? When you look at it, it's only been Las Vegas and New York.
Vegas and New York.
And then you always had
Connecticut was around there.
You always had that Dallas? Third. You always had that third odd team, which would have been a Dallas, which would have been a Connecticut, and of course last year Minnesota, right? Okay. But as currently constructed right now, there's really only still 2 teams: New York and the Aces. And then you have a 3rd and 4th team. I'm gonna say 3rd. I'm not even gonna give a 4th. But if you listen to the narratives and you listen to everybody in the streets that's running around, they say it's 4th. So we're gonna give him 4.
Oh yeah, Darnell, pull up in the mansion. We wish you would have been a part of the WNBA fantasy league with us this year, but we'll get you next season. You're gonna
Yeah,
want to be a part of it next season. Don't worry. But we on the hot seat with Rob today. We on the hot
right.
seat with Rob today. So I'm asking you some questions. How many more seasons is this A'ja Wilson's league?
I mean, really, until she want to give up the crown.
God damn it, that's my answer too. Till she don't want it to be.
like,
That's just how I feel.
like,
And I might be biased. So
nah,
y'all tell me in the chat.
but
How much more longer do y'all think Asia's is Asia's league? To me, it's till she don't want it to be. Because of the way
here's the
she works,
thing:
because of the way she comes back. Go ahead.
who really has the star power to carry the league and be the face of the league? Because being the face of the league is different. It's easy when you ain't the face of the
Well,
league. When you become the face of the league, that's come with a whole different statute of territory.
see,
Who wants that smoke?
see, Rob, I think that the WNBA after Asia is gonna have to be by committee, kind of like what the NBA does, right? Like there's
Yeah,
no like you'll have your Asias and Angels and
but
Pages and
see,
Caitlins and
here's the
right.
thing: they can't. As much as we want like a person like an Angel Reese because she's gonna speak up on issues, she's gonna be unapologetic about a lot of situations. They can't make her the face of the league. That's the problem.
Okay, but
So
here's the thing: isn't this the unapologetic generation? Everybody I see is like unapologetically and authentically,
yeah,
myself,
yeah,
my brand, who I am.
but you also gonna still have them same people running behind these, you know what I'm saying, sources. You know what I'm saying? My sources told me this, and these anonymous quotes that you know what I'm saying they
Yeah,
giving
we'll have
somebody.
those.
So you still got those type of people, and those type of people are gonna be the ones that you trying to push to be the face of the league, and they still gonna be running behind that.
Okay, yeah. But it's people like me and you that's gonna be pushing different narratives.
Hey,
So
listen, I ain't gotta push no narrative. I'm just gonna push
when we
back on
start,
all the bullshit. That's all.
yeah, when we start doing more coverage of this stuff, that stuff has to change. That's what I
it's
mean.
uh,
That's what I mean. When you
it's
pushing back on the bullshit, calling it out, uh, allowing people to control their own narrative, which is what it looks like the people coming behind them are gonna do. They're like, I don't want. I'll talk on my own podcast. I don't want to talk on your podcast. I'll talk on my own. We'll start our own.
you know the crazy thing to me is when you look at like quote unquote they looking at the Fever to win the championship, but it's
Right.
like they're big time players that they quote unquote consider as their big time player ain't never won it, ain't never got close to sniffing what that feel like to be a champion. So how you gonna say she gonna win a championship? Like I'm just trying to see the proof in the pudding where you getting that results from. Now, do you got some championship players in your team that's won a chip? I get that.
Mm-hmm.
You got a Howard, you got a DeWanna Bauer, that Mona that's been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But who in there take you over the top? Who's that person that puts you over the top? I don't see that person.
Mm-hmm.
And so you start to push back on them about who's that person that put them over the top. All they think they know is one name only. All right, man. Well, what? Well, when the pressure come on and the brighter get lighter, we didn't see what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Um.
Hey, Colin, I would drop the link just so you can come up here and really explain to me why. This ain't got nothing to do with racism at all. Just for the record.
You want to drop the link
Tell
real quick?
me, you can drop the link. Colin, I just want you to tell me what has she done that's told you that she's gonna win a title. She's not the best player in the league right now. This is just keep it a buck. She's not the
Yeah.
best player in the league right now.
And this right here is just about this is about basketball. It's currently constructed. When we look at the teams that we're talking about that are out there, right? Let's say it's in New York. Let's say it's in New York that they match up against. Do they have an answer for Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones? Do they
No,
have? Do they have? They don't. They don't. That
I.
doesn't have anything to do with race or anything else. This is just matchup to matchup. There's nothing that they can do with those players.
But here's the thing that you put like here's the narrative that, like Caitlin Clark got to guard somebody. Like, do y'all forget
Here we
that
go.
she
Come
got to
on, let's
play? She
talk.
got to guard somebody. All y'all look at her offense and she might be the best player in the league.
Well,
Do y'all realize she got to guard somebody? And when the
they're
pressure
gonna
come
tell
on,
you.
it's gonna bust pipes, and she's proving
They're
that to
gonna
you.
tell you. They're gonna tell you that she was in the weight room this year. She's not gonna get pushed around like she did last year. She's bigger than she was last year. But what does that have to do with being able to play defense?
Is
And
that
see,
gonna stop her from fouling?
No.
Okay.
No. And at the end of the day, it's like you said, she's gonna have to play. When you get down to time to win the championship, everybody gonna have to guard somebody.
Is Caitlin Clark just gonna automatically just start playing defense that she ain't did her whole entire basketball career? Is that they just gonna flip on a dime?
Well, let's talk about that, because we talk about the fact that part of defense is want to, right?
Yeah.
Right, but she hasn't had to. She hasn't been asked to. So is that something that this coach is gonna be able to get out of her now? Does she know how to?
Man, listen, this girl ain't
that's
played,
what it comes down to.
This girl ain't played defense that I didn't see Caitlin Clark before motherfuckers didn't even see Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
So
right, let's go.
I'm talking about, like, I've seen Caitlin Clark come up from the AU ranks as a 7th, 8th grader, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grader, right? Before so many people even knew who she was, before she even went to Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
She's been the same player. She has not. She on the defensive end, it's like she's allergic to playing defense. Like, that's just who she's been. She's always been an offensive-minded player that's been able to get by, because guess what? They always put defenders around her so she didn't have to guard the best players.
Okay.
Well, guess what?
She's not going to guard. She's not going to guard the best player right now. Okay, fine.
So
got to guard somebody.
She's going to have to guard somebody, and you get to those matchups, right? Like, if you take New York, right? She's going to have to guard Eleni at the 3. What is Eleni going to do? She's going to put her ass in the post and go to work on her.
Okay.
Barbecue chicken, right? All right.
Okay.
Let's take them out the equation. She has to play the aces because she's going to guard the second and third best player, right? So now who she's guarding? She's guarding Jackie Young. So what do you think Jackie Young's going to do to her?
Good.
Okay. So when you start breaking out who they have to play just to win a championship in a matchup she's got to face, she's going to have to guard somebody. You ain't going to better hide.
And none of that has anything to do with race. And that was our point. We just talking basketball over here. Basketball to basketball, team to team, roster to roster. When it's time to match up, can they match up to the best teams that we talking about in the league?
Chicago, she does not play defense. If you can show me film where she just sat down in the stands and actually played defense for an entire game, I will give you $50. There ain't gonna be no game that you're gonna see that, because she don't.
This is the game I want to ask you about. When Indiana plays Dallas, will she guard Paige?
No, hell no, she's not guarding Paige. They ain't gonna put that.
So then who is she guarding? So who's she guarding? Enrique?
They're gonna probably put her on Carrington's. What they gonna do? Or play a zone.
We remember how that Carrington Clark matchup went last year. Yeah. Remember?
And what you think they finna do when she guard Paige?
That's why I'm asking you, coach. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't coach. I don't coach. I'll tell y'all that. I don't coach. But I want to know about that matchup. And that's a game that they not talking about. When Indiana, Chicago, fine. Indiana Aces, fine. The one I'm going to see is, and the one that ain't nobody talking about, is Indiana, Dallas.
Edward T, you're telling me something that I already know. She ain't never played defense in AU or high school or at Iowa. Now she in the pro and she doing the same things. Like, whoa, like, I don't understand why people
they call it for the zone to have hole and tips and protector.
Listen, I don't understand why. Like, soon as you say anything about Caitlin Clark and it's basketball related, it goes to racism. I just don't understand it. Like, it goes straight to racism because we ain't bowing down to Caitlin. Like, no, it's what it is, man. If you talk basketball sense and you watch basketball and you understand the game of basketball, she's not that. But I'm here for it. Yeah. I mean, if you want to have a conversation, I challenge any Caitlin Clark fan.
I think Chicago Cheetahs saying the same thing you were saying. So true. Yeah.
I'm saying
ain't no defense.
I'm saying, but I'm just saying in general, I challenge any Caitlin Clark person to come up on the panel and tell me something different that I ain't seen, because I can promise you that I've probably seen more basketball Caitlin Clark than you have, and you a fan of her.
Well, yeah, let's go.
So I challenge any fan to it. I know what she looked like before she was actually had a name about herself to when she built the name about herself to actually seeing it in person. I done seen it in person so much that it's like, like I'm trying to see the growth. I'm trying to see something different. You
Now
know what I'm
y'all got
saying?
Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham catching strays in the chat to prove it ain't racial. They say
Man,
Rachel Banham can't play defense either. Is that racial? No.
man, come on, man. I can name off so many people that don't flat out play defense.
We didn't. Here's the thing, Wolfgang Poppy. If you just joined, let me catch you up. We didn't say that she wasn't good. We said she don't play defense. She's a hell of a playmaker. She shoot the hell out the ball. What we said was she don't play defense. What we said was they not winning the championship this year. What I said was when she gets to Dallas, who she gonna guard? Or when Dallas gets to Indiana, who she gonna guard? Them was the things I wanted to know.
So question. All right, so I'm gonna take it here. Does Mayberry play defense? In your eyes?
No. Mayberry's
No.
not a defender. She's a scorer.
Okay. So what's the difference?
Nothing.
Okay. Has Mayberry averaged what Caden Clark's average
I
in the
guess
league?
I'll say that. As far from a defensive end, no. That's the difference. That would be the difference. Caitlin's scoring. But from a standpoint of defense, no.
But here's my thing. I can compare.
So
I can listen.
Angel Reese is trash.
But here's the thing.
Y'all killing me.
I can compare Mayberry into that situation, right? Mayberry has scored the same amount of points in a year that Caitlin Clark has done, and she don't play defense. Is that being racist?
They don't know that.
We know because some of them just started watching WNBA, so we know what time it is.
I mean, if you want to come up and tell us about why Angel Reese is trash, hit the link. We here for the conversation. If you got to be able, stop the cap. Come up and tell us why it's cap.
Hey, we know what time it is, man. That's they first thing.
Enrique Paige going to cook CC.
And it's gonna be
Steph Curry. Steph Curry is not the best defender, but the thing I'll say about Steph is at least his defense has continued to improve. He's continued to work on his defense. This man just told you her defense looked the same as it did when she was 12. Stop playing with me. Angel's a stat pattern. She gets her own rebounds and can't hit a layup to save her life. Black boy, it's so many videos out there where they dispelled that myth. That ain't the truth. I'm not gonna say Clark doesn't rebound. I'm not gonna say Clark doesn't rebound. What I saw Indiana do last year was put Caitlin in a situation where she was able to they were able to box people out for her. She was able to get the rebound and get the offense started.
All right, so check this out.
They can't have a combo without Angel. Go ahead.
So check this out, right? As much as y'all, I know why y'all don't like Angel because she's underpowered black woman, right? I know that, so we gotta get that out the way. If Angel Reese, just riddle me this: if Angel Reese was on the Indiana field, would you feel the same way? Okay. I just want to know if Angel Reese was on.
I
just
said I wouldn't say that Clark don't rebound. She also broke the record for turnovers.
Like that's the thing about it, right? If Angel Reese was on the Indiana Fever, would you have the same thoughts about her? You wouldn't, because you know what's missing for Caitlin Clark. She actually needs an Angel Reese on her squad. Somebody that's hard nosed, tough grit, that want to go rebound, want to go do the dirty work. Want to help you grind out. Come on
up and tell us. Why you don't like Angel. If it's not black. Because she's black. Let me know.
Listen, I'm gonna take an Angel Reese 100% of the time. You know why? Angel Reese gonna always come 100% with effort. She's gonna play. She's gonna give me what I need on defensive end, the grit, the grind. She's gonna motivate. She's gonna be a leader. All right. The things that y'all forget about that accumulates to basketball to help you win games.
What up, Rewind?
Ask LSU what happened when they have Angel Reese. Ask them what happened then. Okay.
You don't have to ask him. You can see. You don't have to ask him. Like, you can see. About that now. And then Pete, what you just told me, I just told you that was disproven. The WNBA put out tape on that said that wasn't even the truth. So we don't play that race shit. We don't play that race shit here. We didn't come in here talking about race. Y'all did. And ain't none of y'all, and ain't none of y'all with all that keyboard y'all did hit the link yet. Hit the link. Stop typing. Come on up and talk.
Like
You
I
don't even gotta
said,
show your face. Come on up and talk.
there's nobody that's in here that's gonna come up here that can tell me about Caitlin Clark. Cause I promise you, you ain't watched Caitlin Clark as much as I've seen this girl grow from the age of 12 and up. So I
Oh,
promise you.
they saying Angel refused to pass the ball last year. She was selfish. Angel was the only one that could even get the ball into Camilla. They offense actually moved better when Angel was running the point forward position. You gotta go back and watch basketball.
Hey, but hold on.
Gotta take your hate shades off. Gotta take your hate shades off and put your basketball shades
Hold
on.
on.
Gotta,
Hold on. Talk about.
Come on, let's go.
How do you come to that narrative when they said Carter was the person that wasn't passing the ball and she was the one being selfish? So which one is it?
She ain't there now.
No, but hey, listen, we can't be just flipping to one person to another person. Somebody ain't passing the ball, right? But then we start moving. Like, who actually watching the goddamn game without looking at the box score?
Oh man, listen. They come in here giving us analysis on the other YouTube channels they watch. What the YouTube people said.
Who actually is out here watching the game, man? Like,
I'm waiting on somebody to hit the link and come up and really talk basketball.
I forgot. I forgot, Angel Reese, because she hit that in her face. But when Caitlin Clark did that, y'all ain't had no problem with it, right? But when Angel Reese did it back, it was a problem. All right.
They said Angel was selfish. Every deal Angel got, she made sure somebody else got a piece of the deal too, or got a deal of their own as well. Every deal that she got, even when she did the Reese's Pieces, they was like, Chicago Sky needs something too. Help them redo their merch. Brought partners to unrivaled. She ain't did nothing but try to bridge.
I don't want to say you guys are biased, but it feel like it. And man, listen, tell me what bias. We talking hoops. You know what I'm saying? We talking hoops.
We've been talking hoops.
Hey man, I'm loving this, man. We talking hoops.
Look,
y'all going
this
all around. Y'all going all around this thing.
Ain't nobody talking hoops yet. You gotta come up and tell me why.
Man, we talking hoops. Y'all going all around.
Nobody even thinks Angel has issues with CC. I can tell y'all ain't never been here before. Let's go.
Hey, y'all kicking 75-yard field goals in this thing. Shooting from the other free throw line, man. What we doing in here, man?
Now they talking about she ain't even good as. Now they talking about she ain't even good as MJ. Bro. They don't even watch hoop.
Yeah, man. Come on, let's go. Let's move on, man.
You can tell they don't even watch hoop. So, Asia, we got the Angel. Let's talk Paige.
Yeah.
Paige is looking more like the future.
Hey, hold on. Before we talk. Hey, for all you Caitlin Clark fans, how do y'all feel about Paige? Let me know how y'all feel about Paige. I want to see if y'all got the same narratives for Paige as y'all do with Caitlin.
So, and Wolfgang Poppy, you talking, but that ain't been the case here. That ain't been the case on this platform. So nowhere yet. Nowhere yet. But yeah, we would love to hear how y'all feel about Paige. Paige look like the future. Paige look like the future. She looked like more of a connector. She looks like she looks like she's gonna be able to take this thing to the next level. And be able to partner in ways that maybe Caitlin hasn't been able to partner. What you think?
Oh, Paige is an all-around basketball player that is going to better lead her team farther than Caitlin Clark. And I said it here. I don't give a damn what content creator you run back fucking to. I said it. Paige is going to be a better overall basketball player that's going to lead her team farther than Caitlin Clark. Now go back and tell that to somebody.
Oh yeah. Big Dog, you still mad at Angel about her dirty play against Camilla? It's gonna take you some time, but Camilla got over it. So like Camilla and Angel worked it out. Why are you still mad about it? It wasn't a dirty play on you. That part, I don't get that part. I just don't get that part. What's up, Kid High Life? You mad at? That's like people that's still mad at Mike Tyson for biting Evander Holyfield ear. That was Evander Holyfield ear. Evander and Mike kicking it right now. You still mad? Why?
How wrong? You're racist. How am I racist? Ain't Paige Bueckers white?
Man, don't do that.
Bro, what? How is that being? Ain't she white? Ain't we talking about Paige Bueckers right now?
Yeah, you don't have to be a fan of. You don't have to be a fan of Angel's game. What we not gonna do is allow the disrespect or the racist jabs.
Yeah, man. Like I'm talking. I straight up told you to your face, whether you want to believe it or not, Paige Bueckers will be a complete basketball player more than Caitlin Clark, and she's going to lead her team to a championship over Caitlin Clark. At the end of the day,
Erica Higgins was good.
Paige is going to end up having more rings than Caitlin Clark. I don't get what you don't fathom into that. What you don't see in that. But you can go run and tell any one of your little content creators that talk about Caitlin Clark.
I got you, Wolfgang Poppy.
And they can come have a real conversation. Because you know what?
But the
Caitlin Clark content creators don't want to have a real basketball conversation because they know what it is. And because they not watching.
That's the only conversation that we want to have, though, is a basketball conversation. I'm not interested. I don't care about none of that. No, Block boy, you've been talking the whole time. You ain't got blocked. We keep telling you hit the link. We're inviting you more into the platform. We want to hear from you. Pull up. Oh man, you would have to defeat us. Man, we undefeated up here so far, ain't we? Senior leaders.
Man, listen.
Click the link.
I don't care what content creator.
Here's the thing. Here's the one thing about here. The one thing about here is we don't have to admit defeat. My chat will tell you, man, you just got cooked. It cooked you. They'll let us know. But ain't nobody cooked this yet. Hit the link. Come on up. No, you ain't been blocked. She wasn't talking about you, but hit dogs, holler, let's go. You don't got it. The only way you get put out of here is being disrespectful. Otherwise, click the link. Let's go.
Man, listen, they don't want to talk hoops.
Curry gets mad too, but nobody cares. What?
Hey man, I'm loving it today, bro. I'm loving it, baby. Hey man, keep bringing that energy. I'm loving it, man.
I'm hating. This thing gotta go how it gotta go. But yeah, hey, man, Curry get mad. Nobody cares. Curry get mad about what?
I'm loving it, man. Keep bringing it.
All I see from NBA players is that CC is elite, so she is not. I need to start watching WNBA because I'm out of the loop. I think what you see about NBA players is they're willing to attach themselves to a brand because that brand is hot right now. That's what I feel like. That's not to say that she's not elite. Our point is that she's not the only elite player out there. And when you come across with this thing like she's the only one, that sounds crazy. League been around 29 years now. Go ahead, Rob. My bad.
No. My question is, what is elite? What do you define as elite? In what area? If you're talking about elite shooting, I can give you that now. I give you that. But what else area in her game is elite? I'll wait.
I'm waiting too. Asia, Jackie Young, Fee, Stewie. What you telling me, Bright Eyes right there? I don't know. I'll say, okay, Eric Higgins, I want to make sure.
All right, so one of the things, man, I would tell you, this go for anybody in chat. Do not bring up Angel Wilson because CC ain't never accomplished, ain't even smoked a sniff anything that Asia's done. So let's get to the conversation, right? Does Caitlin Clark have a national championship?
No.
Oh,
you said Caitlin Clark? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
She does have some. What is it? What gold medal did she get?
Listen. She's got a gold medal. All right. Perfect. Right.
I think they told me that she had 2 or something. Multiple gold medals.
What has she done in the league? Has she got her team to the finals? Has she sniffed the finals? Okay.
Did she win an AAU title? I don't know. I think somebody said she might have.
She did. She won her last year. She did. Okay. And she played for the All Iowa Attack. For those Caitlin Clark fans that don't even know what that looks like, who that team is, that's the AAU team she played for. So when we start talking about when you start trying to compare Asia Wilson to CC, it's not even a discussion.
Look. Asia been playing a super team since college. Has she? Y'all gotta make your minds up. So all Dawn got a super teams. I mean, y'all gotta make your minds up. Y'all like Dawn can't coach. She don't develop. No X's and O's. She ain't got no talent.
You know that, but you know that was the hardest championship Don had to go win with Asia. That was the hardest one.
Super team. That was the one. Look, do you know how many ass whoopings we took from Gino before we went and got that championship?
Yeah, man, that was the hardest.
Super team.
Asia Wilson championship was the hardest.
Most people can't even name the other people that was on the team with Asia because that's all they remember is Asia. Super team, stop playing with me.
Oh, so now y'all want to go back to Angel now because we finna bring y'all that smoke. Hey, you can't make this up, man.
We can go back to Angel. We can go back to Angel. She got a national championship too. You seen her in the Champions commercial.
Hey man, y'all funny, man. I said, hey, we can't compete with Angel, man. We got y'all gotta go back to Angel.
If you only know Angel and CC, then you should go watch Asia because I'm gonna tell you who Asia is. Asia's the only person in WNBA history to score 1,000 points in a season. Think about that. Been around all these years. She the only one.
Man,
it didn't need all 40 games to go get it done.
Hey man, hey, they want that smoke, boy. That's coming up real fast.
Here's the thing, William. No, here's the thing. It's not that nobody knows. It's these no basketball knowing folks that don't know Asia.
No, don't.
It's these people that's not here. It's these people that's not here to really talk basketball.
You listen. Hold on, Cess. You can't say that now. They out here listening to people that don't know basketball. Hey. That's where they get their basketball knowledge from.
They said that was before she met Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark looking up to Asia. Why y'all think she got that 22 on?
Man, come on, man. Listen, I get it.
Why y'all think she got that 22 on? Stop playing with me.
Listen, I get it. Y'all go to these other content creators that be fluffing up Caitlin Clark that she the best thing out here smoking. And they ain't did no research, ain't never played a basketball game in their life, ain't even never sniffed playing in college, but they gonna try to tell you how good Caitlin Clark is to another non-basketball watching person. Like that be what makes everything why this is going on, what's going on. Because you got too many content creators out here fluffing up stuff that don't watch basketball, that don't do their homework, can't even fathom what the hell's going on, couldn't even tell you what action's been running in the game. But they gonna try to tell you who the best is,
or they'll tell you if you do a survey in public, more people know who she is. That's fine, but I'm not having a public conversation. I'm having a basketball conversation. So amongst basketball folks, that's who I want to have a survey with. That's who I want to have a survey with. That's who I want to talk to. You think so? You think so, man? William, if you end up remembering 22 for CC because of Asia, it's because it's because you remember losers more than winners. But from the way you've been typing, that sounds like about how you get down. You for the losers. Because she ain't won nothing.
Hey man, I'm loving it. Man.
She ain't won nothing.
I appreciate y'all support though, man. We appreciate y'all for being up here.
Man, yeah, what? Let's go. What else we got? Stop letting losers do winner shit. She's a top player. She's not a champion. She's not a champion. She got to earn that. Yeah, y'all got to give her the opportunity to try to earn that.
Hey, listen. Hey, for all you CC fans, hey, when this show ends, y'all can pull right back up. I'm gonna talk Shador Center, so I'm gonna really make you mad. So come on, hey, listen. All y'all CC fans is in here, since y'all love CC so much. Hey, listen, y'all can come back, and you know what I'm saying. As soon as it's live over with, y'all can come to the platform, and we can talk about it there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about Shador, so I'm gonna really make you mad then. So y'all just come on with it. I'm here for it for today.
Yeah, y'all pull up.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, listen. I love
Why
what y'all
not?
talking about.
The Fever is not winning no basketball championship. Not winning no championship this year.
Hey, but these content creators out here smoking, telling them they are, man. I don't know what they smoking on, what they been doing, man. What kind of basketball game they been watching, but that ain't happening.
Officer T Davis, we here for the we here for the smoke today.
Hey, man.
The
Hey, I
public
just,
platform doesn't give you the right to say stupid things and not be called out on it.
hey, listen.
Oh man.
We in there having a basketball conversation. Caitlin Clark will go down as the greatest WNBA player of all time. I doubt that. All right, so look, check this out. For all you Caitlin Clark fans, how do y'all value DT? Let me see if y'all even understand who DT is. How do y'all value DT?
Erica Higgins, they mad that she's not in the title of the live and she's not in the thumbnail. And I did it on purpose when I put the present, the upcoming, and the future. Yeah, I know what I did. I know what I did. And no, because I don't think that she's the present. I don't think that she's next up, and I don't think that she's the future. I think that she'll have a really cool career and she'll do some really cool things in her experience in the WNBA. And for the people that are fans of her as a basketball player, they'll see her do some cool things in her career. Would I end up in the championship? Right now, I'm not feeling like so, but it could. It could. But this season, I don't got her winning one this season. Oh, she won't be in the title. She won't be in the title over here, will you? But if you're gonna do something on your channel and want us to come over and click the link and pop up on your channel, let us know. We do pop ups. It's on my thumbnail. I told you, Asia's right now, Angel's upcoming, Pages after that, and then from there we're gonna see what comes out of 27, 28, and 29, and that look like Juju and Flau'jae and Sienna and Raven, and I mean, and then the other
All
thing
right.
that y'all got to deal with is that Camilla really ain't even really got going.
I pull up Patrick's comment right quick up here.
I don't even see Patrick comment. I might have got
Uh,
past me. Hold on.
okay. All right. It was right
Hold on.
before.
There we go.
I just
Is
if
this
you
the one you
watch,
talking about?
yeah, about reevaluating your thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she does something that's worth reevaluating my thinking, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like, hey, okay, I see the improvements. But I've seen her since she was 12 years old. That's the difference. A lot of y'all just started watching Caitlin Clark after she got hot at Iowa. After all the nonsense and all the BS, some of y'all just became Caitlin Clark fans. I've been watching before she had her own name. That's the difference. Let's talk hoops. If you want to talk hoops? Let's talk
Okay, so
hoops.
here we go. Here's a hoops question. What makes CC and Reese great individuals?
You want to go or you want me to go?
You can go first. Go ahead.
So what makes I'm gonna start with Reese, right? Because that's what y'all all came here for. You know what I'm saying? Which is on the thumbnail. What makes Reese great? What makes Reese great is her on the court intangibles that leads to victories, right? The willingness to guard whoever the best player is in the post or on the wing, because she does guard on the wing. Her ability to be an elite rebounder on the defensive glass or the offensive glass. So we talking basketball terms, because I seen somebody come and say, I've talked about all the off the store, but what she do on the court. So let's talk about on the court, right? The leadership to galvanize the troops to help you win games, right? Somebody that's in the holder that's telling everybody, hey, enough's enough of this. D up, let's go. We got to go win this basketball game, right? Because that's leadership, right? Something yet
Mm-hmm.
I've yet to see some people do, but we're gonna stick straight to basketball, right? Is Angel Reese the best shooter in the world? No, I'm not going to tell you she is. But what she can bring to the table for us on the court, being a vocal leader, being an elite rebounder, because she did lead the league in rebounding, right? But don't tell nobody that, because they're talking too much basketball sense. But she will help your team win games from her leadership standpoint. She does have an elite skill, which I say, quote unquote, Caitlin Clark has. That elite skill is rebounding. That's what that is. She plays with a motor. If you don't know what a motor is, you might want to go watch some basketball. For those who don't watch basketball, who creates narratives. So that's her. Now let's talk about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has an elite skill, and that is shooting, right? That's what you can consider as her elite skill. Outside of that, what does Caitlin Clark bring to the table? Does she help your team get better from what she does? If her shot is
another thing, the pass, I give her the passing. Give her the passing, Rob.
I can't give her passing when she has almost amount of turnovers that she has assists. So I can't give her that. Until that turnover though.
But they changed the rule though, Rob. They changed the rule last year. You ain't supposed to see the turnovers. You can't see the turnovers right now.
My eyes telling me what it tells me. She's turning the goddamn ball over. Well, I don't know what else you're looking at, but she's turning the goddamn ball over. So she can't be an elite passer by turning over the goddamn ball. Now, can she improve? Yes, she can. That's limiting turnovers. That's understanding how to use a ball screen in the WNBA. Getting stronger. Being able to get you into an offense and not be the person that, hey, we got to a point in the season where you can't even bring up the ball. Somebody else got to bring up the ball so we can initiate our offense. So how can you be elite and you can't even bring the goddamn ball up? But we watching basketball, right?
Yeah, let's talk.
Can you get a shot off without having to push off? But I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole about that. I'm gonna give her elite shooting.
Real quick, I want to say because I see y'all saying what actual skill set did Angel have. So rebounding, Angel can also pass the ball. She also plays the point forward very well. What's funny to me is that people forget that Angel actually was a point guard, and before she got taller. She probably would have been more of a guard in the WNBA.
Hold on, you're talking to people that don't watch basketball. Remember that.
Well, but here's the thing though. But I don't want people walking away from here saying Buddy could only name one skill set, like they were saying in the chat. So since they couldn't hear they couldn't see what you said though. So I had to break it down to like what you just said was that she's a point forward, her passing ability, her rebounding ability.
But here's the thing. Let's go. You have to bring the facts to them, right? They didn't know that she's a point guard in high school. They didn't know that she had the ball in high school. They didn't know if you go pull up Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, AAU game, championship game, you will see Angel getting buckets. You will see her shooting for the 3-point line. You will see these different variations of Angel's game. They don't know that because they just started watching. So you got to break it down and let them know what they missed.
They'll tell you. So now they'll say, also Angel is Draymond. She's the future. You know what Draymond is? A 4-time goddamn champion, whether you like it or not. 4-time champion, and he don't get. And I'm a Warriors fan. We don't get them championships without Draymond being who Draymond is.
They don't understand that.
And if everybody was shooting in high school and doing all of that, why she didn't win no high school championship? Man. If she was all of that and it was just easy to just win some shit in high school, why she didn't win shit in high school? And the only thing that we said was she don't play defense. That was it. That she don't play defense. Y'all still ain't put one stat up to show that she play defense.
They don't want to talk about that. They defense don't matter.
You said they don't got no hoopers in Iowa? Somebody told me that if you go back and look, Iowa's AAU team might have some of the best shooters in the country.
That was me.
I know it was you. I didn't want to tell him that you said it. I was just putting it out there. But I mean, I don't know. Go look it up.
So if you say Iowa does not produce, man, you're oblivious. I know you don't know AAU.
And we're not talking about the bigs. I know Camilla's the best big on the team. Camilla and Angel do two different things.
I can't even.
Let's go.
I can't even talk basketball. Somebody said something like that now. That I know you ain't watching. You can't be because if you know about Iowa, the number one team in Iowa's, all Iowa Attack, right? The team that Caitlin Clark played for. They've been doing that before Caitlin Clark even got there. You better go look up their resume and their notable players who came up out that system.
Don't tell me. Angel Reese transferred to get her championship, not respected. If Angel Reese don't transfer, LSU still don't have a championship.
But here's the thing: who's on LSU before Angel Reese got there? I bet you don't know that. So her going there, was it a big time name there when she got there?
Here go Jeff. Jeff old school. Jeff say when you rebound your own shot, you a beast like Moses Malone type shit. Hold on.
Hey, I'm here for it, man. I just go ahead and leave Raven up out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with Raven. Leave her out of this conversation.
Oh man, here we go. Who Angel? I didn't say Angel was the reason that they won that game. Angel was the reason that y'all got a championship because of all of the work that she did before there. Flaw was there. What Flaw did since Angel left?
Flaw just got there with Angel. So once again, tell me about who was there before Angel. Since you want to bring up LSU, tell me who was there.
Moses Malone wasn't a superstar.
Come on, man. Like, what are we doing, man?
Oh, man. Right. I know you got to get ready to go. What you got before you ready to get out of here?
Well, I got 5 more minutes for it. Let's go. Let's work. I just want to see what we talking about.
Did they close the transfer portal while CeCe was in college, guys? No.
You know,
I didn't say she was playing. Nobody said she was playing with bums. Y'all took it there. All we said was that she couldn't play defense. That's all we said is that she can't play defense. If somebody want to say something real quick before we get out of here, what you got, MJ?
MJ.
Hey.
What you got?
So, before we all get out here, thank you for adding me on. You got me? You guys hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, let's go.
Trolls, you know who you are. Please come back. There's an education in this in our lives. We know who you are, the people that actually watch basketball and know what they're watching versus the people that are trying to win these culture vulture wars. All these culture vulture wars, you're not going to win them in here because we talk basketball here. We don't talk about who's going to be what and when. And I mean, we do at times, but it's on merit, right? Have merit when you come up to these conversations instead of just calling people racist and oh, you're not going to win. You're not going to win a conversation or you're going to get kicked out of here and all this stuff. Dude, don't come in here with that because that you're never going to win. Just want to let you guys know there's a bunch of people. If you scroll in the chat, there's a ton of people in here that actually know basketball and they actually bring something to the conversation besides the culture vulture stuff. This channel runs well with or without you. We're having fun with you right now, but you're not adding anything to this conversation but ignorance. So I just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. We'll be here. We'll be here next time for you.
Hey, listen, you ain't got to say next time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. You want to pull up any one of those days, same time, hey, we here. So what's up?
Hey, I want to say this though. I want to put this fact out there. Because everybody was talking about how they was talking facts, right? This was the last fact, and we'll end on this one because I know we gotta get ready to get out of here, right? If you remove every last one of the offensive rebounds the Angel got from her own misses, she still lead the goddamn league in offensive rebounding. Stop playing with me. If you take every one of them bitches away, she still lead the league in offensive rebounds. Rebounding. What does that say about what y'all talking about? What does that say about what y'all talking about? See, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. But if you take every offensive rebound that she got off her own miss, if you take them out, these padded stats y'all talking about, she still got more offensive rebounding than anybody you can name. What does that mean?
And that's when you know
what
you're
does that mean?
dealing with trolls.
They don't realize she got a motor, man. They don't know what that is.
Nah.
They don't.
Right.
They
didn't even like that stat.
Here's the thing.
Glock boy over here.
Now they asking us about her shooting 39%. Did we say that was one of her strongest skills right now? That's something she's working on. When we asked you when you asked us what it was she was good at, what the skill sets was, there we go. We don't got to do if. Y'all was telling me that the only reason that she led the league in offensive rebounds was because she got all of her own. And I'm telling y'all, if you take all of them out, she still lead the league in rebounding. So then what?
All right, so check this out. If you take away Caitlin Clark 3, who is she?
Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. If you take away the logo 3, who is she? Don't do that.
No,
You don't
no,
want to do that,
that's
man.
a valid question. If you take away her 3, who is she?
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so that's just like saying you take Angel Reese rebounding away. Who is she? Right? Angel Reese has intangibles that can lead her if you take away her rebound. What does Caitlin Clark do if you take away her 3? What does that happen? We seen what that looked like. It's a turnover machine.
Terry, I would stop with the ifs, but I gave y'all the facts, and they came back with ifs. So now I'm dispelling all of them.
Listen, the only reason why I say is because listen, y'all say it's her rebounding, right? So we take away the rebounding. Now, if you take away Caitlin Clark's best attribute, who y'all think is shooting, if you take that 3-point shot away, what does it look like? Who is she? She turned the ball over.
Here's the thing. This was crazy. This is what's crazy. They'll tell y'all defense and what win championships.
Not when it comes to
defense and rebound. Defense and rebound and win championships, right? But then Angel Reese's skill set as a hell of a rebounder don't make her shit in the league. How? If rebounding would help you win, if rebounding win championship. Stop. Here's the thing. I don't care who your team is. You would take Angel on your team. You mad because she's not on your team. If Angel Reese had got drafted to any one of them teams, if they had picked Angel to play in Indiana, if they had picked Angel to play in Washington, if they had picked Angel to play anywhere else but where she's at with any other players that y'all like, y'all would have an Angel Reese jersey too.
William, Angel Reese plays defense. What is you haven't mentioned defense?
Not only does she play defense, she plays point forward. She can pass the ball. Where would she be? Angel's motor has her in the league. Period.
William, you haven't mentioned defense since I've been in here at all. That's how I know.
I said CC led the league in assists. They said, and when I said that, they said she also led the league in turnovers.
Okay.
Got to own them all now. Got to own all your records.
Didn't she set the record?
Got to own all your records now.
I had to go back and see that. I think she set the record for turnovers in a season.
I think she broke the record.
Yeah.
Man.
So y'all don't want to talk about the whole story. You just want to talk about what you like.
Asia killed everybody this season.
Hey, MJ, I got this.
Same place it was in Indiana.
Before we get out of here,
different.
We get out of here, this all I want y'all to do. Whoever the hell is y'all leader of y'all favorite content creator on this Caitlin Clark movement, just tell them to come over here and pull up and let's have a real basketball conversation so we can educate all y'all in one circle so y'all can get some things in order. All right? Whoever y'all so-called leader is, who y'all go watch about Caitlin Clark and y'all big up and y'all give them all their props, tell them come on over here and let's have a real basketball conversation. And we gonna find out how educated. We can find out how real educated your favorite content creator is. That's all I got to say.
I can't wait. When y'all got time to come back? Because y'all saying Asia finna get exposed without Plum? Man, when y'all got time to come back and pull up? I'm here for the Asia
without
conversation.
Plum.
When y'all without Plum, Asia about to get exposed? Man, tell me what time y'all can come back. What time y'all can come back?
Hey, Glock boy, how we one-sided when we broke down Paige Bueckers. Hey, so what color is Paige Bueckers? I just want to know. Are you still a little tender because I said Paige Bueckers will be a more complete player than Caitlin Clark will, and she will lead her team to more championships? Are you a little tender about that?
Oh, listen.
Because the last time I checked, Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark the same race, right?
And,
okay.
And
Timothy
I see
Lopez,
y'all saying,
he's still not a champion.
I see y'all saying CC broke 62 records. No problem. I'm here for the jury. I done told y'all that from the beginning.
Exactly. Y'all talk records. Y'all talk. See, this is what you guys don't talk about. You don't talk about her not being a champion. You don't talk about her leading the league in turnovers and actually setting the W record for that. You don't talk about her not playing any defense. You don't talk about any of that stuff. Talk about it all. Then we might listen to you more. But you're not. So we know where we know where you guys are. You talk about our feelings. Look at your feelings.
We here for every WNBA game. We here for every WNBA game. Pull up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We drop the link. Pull up. Sunday. We dropped the link.
William, we claim Paige because we claim Paige for more than that, but yeah, that we do recognize that part of it. Yes.
No, man, you can't put that into the equation. Don't try to change the narrative. Paige is who she is.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know. We understand that part of it too.
She's a scorer.
Why do you keep bringing up Luka? We know Luka doesn't play any defense either. That's why he's not in the. What has Luka won? What has Luka won besides in the NBA? We know what he did in Europe. What has he won? So when you guys get past that part, let us know.
Yeah, we'll figure out a time that we can get back up and have this conversation with y'all. We gotta get ready to go. We got Colorado talk taking place on Raw the Man Media channel. If you want to jump over there, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We back on Friday. Until then, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Hit them likes, man. We out.